Whipped for not going to my sister's wedding because her venue is not wheelchair accessible? I am 24F and my sister 30F is getting married soon. I'm very happy for her and there are no issues between the two of us. She really wanted to get married in a specific location and she got it, which is great, but that location is pretty much not accessible to wheelchairs. I have a significant disability, paraplegia, and cannot move at all without a wheelchair, so going there would be tough. She told me that I could be carried up any stairs and then stay at the tables, but that's not something I'm comfortable with. Getting carried is very uncomfortable and dangerous, especially when done repeatedly by someone that isn't used to it, and I really don't want to have to be carried to the toilets at a wedding full of strangers, or even worse, have an accident. Then I also wouldn't expect people to just sit with me while the celebrations are going on, but the idea of sitting there and watch for hours feels wrong, especially that after a few hours sitting hurts a lot and skin becomes a concern, but I wouldn't ask someone to leave the wedding just for me. I'm not upset about the fact that they picked that venue, it's their day and I don't expect them to plan it based on my needs, but I also don't think she understands that it's not as easy as she thinks. There are so many things that could go very wrong. I intend to get them a nice gift and propose to maybe spend quality time together afterwards/before. One of my cousins told me that it's just one day and that it's very important for my sister, so I should make an effort and get out of my comfort zone, but I feel like endangering my health isn't as simple as getting out of my comfort zone. So, would I be wrong for not going? Edit, few things. I loathe wearing indwelling catheters, as they cause me neuropathic pain. I might consider it for a day and push through the pain, but the accumulation of problems makes me less willing to have to suffer for it. The fact that I'm not going to be able to lay down and take breaks from the wheelchair for a day worries me, as I've already had to spend months bedridden because of that sore. That's not even taking account of the pain caused by sitting in the wheelchair. My usual limit is 4/5 hours before it becomes unbearable. There are 2 sets of stairs to get to the area, then 1 to get to the bathroom. If it was only 1 trip I would feel more confident, but there would be several and I don't trust random people, especially knowing that alcohol will be served, carrying me so much. I've already been hurt in the past. If my husband was present I would be infinitely less worried, but he cannot come. I know they could make it happen and that it isn't impossible, but that is a lot of risk just to end up sitting in a corner for hours, while watching people having fun. I'm also very unhappy at the idea of being stranded somewhere with no ability to get away. If an emergency happened I will have to rely on others to get me out of there, which scares me a lot.